Guten Tag, everyone. We are back on NASCAR Thunder 2004 for race 24, 25, 26, maybe 27 for bonus race time if this stream gets to 50 likes, which I don't know and I don't think will happen, but that's our little goal there. So, yeah, welcome. It's been a little bit. We're here. Actually, my face cam looks a little weird, so I'm going to have to go and adjust that. I should have done that before I started the stream thing, but we'll get all that stuff situated. See, look, it's at a 4. It's supposed to be at a 5. There we go. That's a little better. I applied the settings and I save it, and it still changes it. It bugs me, but there we go. That's a little better. So, did you fix your hair? Yes, I showered. I did the thing that humans call showering. So, yeah. I have to learn next time I unbox something. I have to get a proper shower beforehand. So that was a very low point in my life right there. That was I lost sleep over that. But yeah. Hello chat. KG was in the chat at one point. Hello. Well, thank you for stopping by. JD Lane with the 1 month membership thing. Hey, that's cool. Let me bring that up here so that alert can pop up. Actually, it won't even show on my Streamlabs. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. I guess maybe because there's not like a message attached to it, so that's why it didn't come up. Usually it comes up, so I guess that's why. But hello chat. Hey Golf Kid, welcome to the stream. Hello Dr. Detroit, Sprinter. Hey, nice. Welcome Sprinter. Hello Jay Calloway. I see Braden here, Dr. Detroit, Roman Set Go. Got Christian Brazen, that's how you say it. Turquoise Hawk. I'm not at work for once. A literal miracle. Literal miracles. Oh my, not even a singular miracle. It is miracles. That's amazing. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that connection. I didn't even think of that connection. I get the Kurt car yesterday, and now I'm running the Sharpie 500. Oh my god, what a mind. That's a mind fuck. Oh, that blows my mind. That's freaky. See, I was just destined to wait to stream this at a different time. It was just part of the universe's plan. That's creepy. That's surreal thinking about that now. That's ugh. Well, thank you, KG, that you're here. Welcome. I am sure you loved my video I uploaded earlier today about Cowboys. I think it pretty much summarized your thoughts, channeled through me. And because since it was my video, no one canceled me for it. Because if you did the video, everyone would have. It's weird how that works. I guess because I just don't. I don't yell enough. I don't know. But yeah. Also, I thought about the Kevin Harvick thing. Remember when he said he retired and then he came back 3 years later? That was actually a longer retirement. That's a wow. I actually gave Harvick a compliment. That's ugh. God, I don't know. But we're here on Thunder 04. I got my halo light. When you see NASCAR Rivals tomorrow, I forgot to have the halo light on. So it's like this. Now that I have a halo light, life is so much better with it. It just makes things a little brighter. I my face is more evenly lit, not like the dab lit, but yeah. So that was a massive welcome purchase. So it was like watching me. The energy was perfect. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So we got Bristol, Darlington, and Richmond. Bristol's really the only track I'm worried about because I know us starting last is going to be tough to get to the field. So we have a 99-point lead on Dale Jr., which I think that'll probably go down a lot. Darlington and Richmond, we should be able to gain it, and if we have bonus race time for New Hampshire, then we'll probably lose a lot there because we were running 18th before that weird yellow came out and messed things up. So going to assume that's just kind of how it's going to be. So There's not really a whole lot else to look at. We have all the car stuff situated going into this, so we're going to bring our absolute... This in New Hampshire will bring our absolute best. So we got the downforce to 89. Oh my lord. Shop additions, 9 on the flow bench. Yeah, we're going to just jump into it. So chassis, we're going all out. Hey, Scott McDew with the 5.
Great to see you, WhatiF. You must know when I need to get my mind off things. You literally do these late night streams at perfect times in my life, lol.
Hey, that's awesome to hear. Well, thank you, thank you, Scott McDew, for the 5. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm looking forward to, well, it makes me happy to know that my streams make your day better, especially at such a late night. That's pretty cool. So, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I appreciate it a ton. Next week will be the return of the simulation races where we do 100% race length, on the day that a race comes up. So, for example, the Daytona 500. The only problem is I'm going to try to spice it up this year. Sometimes it'll be on the typical Heat 5 on PC. Sometimes it might be on something else. But what will it be? Ooh. So I'm going to try to spice it up every now and then on what game I'll probably do the 100% race on. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that routine coming back because I know Scott McDew is always tuning into those streams. So it'll be kind of fun to get back in that routine. But yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, I've gone on a lot of tangents. I really appreciate the 5. Engine, we're going all out. 81 engine, 89. I mean, this thing should be pretty damn good. 82 car rating. We should at least have a top 10 run with this stuff, especially with the full-blown custom setup. We should be pretty freaking banging. I find it odd that everyone gets mad about Kyle Busch leaching but chasing LaJoy. Let's do introduction here. I see. It's still a problem. I guess that's the point. It's still a problem. It's still an issue. It's just the damage Kyle Busch has done to the lower series is such an astronomical jump that's less on the annoyance scale. Did you see that? The game put Kurt Busch first. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. The connections. It's all connected. First, it was the Kurt Busch diecast. Second, it was signed with the same silver Sharpie that I was going to have him sign my Racewin Atlanta car. That's number 2. Number 3. The first stream back after getting cars to Sharpie 500. Then he's on pole. What is this? Oh my, if Kurt wins, I don't know if he can win because the pit road strap might mess that up, but he has the bet. We need this. We need this. That was the most glorious. I'm getting sweaty. I might need more deodorant. I don't know. My arm's already caked up in so much deodorant now. I might be just damaging my pits. I don't know. This is terrifying. We're doing some practice, and we'll see how it goes. This is our first race with our bumper sponsor. So we got NBC NASCAR on the thing. I just want to make sure my 4th gear is good. And also, I really haven't played this game since the last time I streamed, so I need a couple laps of a refresher. Even though I don't think I need a whole heck of a lot because I jump right into it and I'm just I immediately figure it all out again. So that's kind of freaky. It's a little freaky, not gonna lie. Yeah, so we'll see what how this goes. See if Kurt actually has a pretty dominant car to maintain the lead. I would love to see him in an alternate scheme for this one, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, the car feels pretty good. Let me know about the audio. Make sure everything is balanced properly. I think it is, because it's about the same with Thunder 05, NASCAR 05, so yeah. So I think we're pretty good with our car. And the camera was focused on Kevin Grubb, who was the driver of your... Oh my god, that's the 5th connection! That's freaky. And the camera's focused on Kevin Grove, who was the driver you're playing, and your road course fancy tracks. That is freaking disturbing. The connections are just at. The CIA may want to have this game file or something, or have this game on their connection. I don't know. Just there's a lot of. That's freaky. I don't even know what to say. That is disturbing. So, I don't know. We'll see. Burns in his Caterpillar car, and I don't think the glitch will happen. Well, it depends on where his pit road box is, because I don't know if it changes versus like practice and qualifying, and then the race. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. This game is. Why now it's focused on? Why is it focused on a 26 car so much? Stop! It's too much. Stream is buffering. That has to be on your end, because on mine it's actually okay for a change. So yeah, just refresh it. Got something like a notification on my Discord. Suggestion for 100% race link streams. NASCAR 2003 Racing is Kurt Busch. Red Blue Sharpie. Not a bad idea. But I'll have a lot of 100% races to do throughout the normal season, so I don't know if I'll get to that. But yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot else to look at. So we'll just jump straight into it. We'll have Emran take it away, see if they make more lies about me having rivals and people being mad at me when that's not the case anymore. So we'll see.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500, brought to you by EA Sports. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup
alternate
Series.
Harvick scheme.
So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some
Burton
bumping
scheme.
and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
Dale Jarrett will begin the race in the top 5 in points.
Oh yeah, and all of these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
How about the consistency shown by Bobby Labonte?
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10 for the season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins championships.
The 63 car has had some run-ins with other drivers recently on the racetrack.
They've been racing hard out there, and that's to be expected. But they better be careful the recent battles don't escalate into something more.
Okay, the game, okay, I did have rivals. Never mind.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty, all of the cars are ready to go. My Kurt's on the pole, which usually in this game that doesn't happen, so that's a little bit weird. Actually, I own a Harvick car in real life. Oh yeah, I think you were telling me about that in the DM. So that's boy, the connections of things is just astronomical tonight. That's just too much. Truck series on Friday. Yep. How's your night? It's going pretty good. Speed of Dr. Pepper. What if have you tried Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? I have not tried that. I have not tried that, so I don't know how that's going to be. I try to refrain from drinking too much soda, or maybe just like 1 can a day. Like I have Poland Springs on standby. Kurt does tend to eat W's at short tracks in this game. That is true. It would make sense considering the time period. Oh, I hope he wins. That would be amazing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't like Whoppers, so I will not eat one. I'm sorry. Me and my food takes are terrible, so like, don't take it to heart. Michael 2 Scoops and Moops has not replied on my DM. Wow, that's messed up. You have a really cool looking Jimmy car to share with them, so that's messed up. I should like confirm with them like in the DM that like, hey, you should definitely take up that offer, because he literally says he takes care of his cars more than his own children. Okay, that's not what he said. Okay, I'm being a little hyperbolic, but okay, let's get into the race. We're on the bottom lane. We're at the... Try to be aggressive, but not, you know, overly aggressive. I want to keep the car in pretty decent condition. But at the same time, you have to be very quick, because the leaders catch the back of the field very quickly, so... Yeah, we just have to go one car at a time. Michael Waltrip's back here, which again is really bizarre, because... I don't know, his AI is usually not horrible here, or at least in this game, so it's weird he's back here. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to get in that funky flow. Waltrip tried to cut me off, but nope, not having it. Oh, it's okay. Little taps like that are okay, but not as long as, you know, I don't want to see visible damage on the thing. Also, we had the 57 up here. We do have a couple of Salty Sandys, so... Salty Sallys, that's what I was trying to say. Salty Sams, so we gotta worry about them. I'm sure they'll hit me, so... I don't know how I'm supposed to get by them. Without them hitting me. Oh my god. Dale Jarrett blew up in about the fastest I've ever seen a car blow up. Wow. He's gonna hit me again. Nope. Alright, just run away. Ow. That's my side. That hurt. I felt that. Stop. No. Twice was enough. Okay, we got that out of his. You got that out of his system, I hope. Now we gotta deal with another Salty Sam of David Green. Yep, 70. Oh my god. I can't. It's been so long since I record. I can't remember what I did to make him so mad. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky getting around the rivals here. Oh, a little contact. Ow. Shockingly, no, like, yellow damage on the car map, which is interesting. I thought I would have gotten it by now with just how many times I've gotten hit. But, yeah, we're getting up through the field. We're doing stuff. I'm just amazed Dale Jarrett DNF'd that quickly. It was like 2 laps, it felt like. That was nuts. Sorry, Fittipaldi. I mean, we are moving up to the field, though. Last time we were here, I think we ran about 11th or 10th before we had that yellow caution glitch thing. So I'm expecting that to happen again. This is more about damage control. I mean, if Kurt Busch wins and Dale Jr. doesn't, then, you know, at least then Dale Jr. is not going to maximize points, so that's the best news out of all of this. We'll see. Yeah, car feels good. Handles really nicely. I'm just being too much of a pansy, just not going all out. Like, if this was, like, midway through the stream, like, race number 2 or 3 in the stream, and I was at Bristol, maybe I would be a little more aggressive because I'd be a bit more comfortable with the game, but having this race start off the night may not be great for me getting back into that funky flow of things. I mean, we're 32nd, so, hey, progress is being made. The leader has almost cost... Yeah, they catch the back end of the field very quick. That's why it's important to go. I mean, this happened before when I was doing... I think this was last season, where I was running in about 11th, and the leader was pretty close behind me. So we just got to stay ahead of the lead lap cars. We got to stay ahead of the leader before that first yellow occurs, because that'll definitely save us. So as long as we can do that, I think we'll be fine. That's if it actually happens. Sometimes the game just doesn't throw that random car leaving pit road glitch bug thing. So it's kind of a toss-up. It's like an 80% chance it happens from all my experiences. I don't think I've ever gotten a full race with that happening once. That was some hijinks right there. But the 27 is going to stay up high. We'll clear him here. At least we should. Perfect. It's hard to look at chat at a track like this, so I'm sorry if I'm not getting to them a lot sooner than I should. It's just, There's a lot to digest, and action is happening at every corner and every inch of the track, so once we get to, like, Darlington, you know, then I'll be able to look at it a little more frequently. Yeah, Jack Sprague's right there. I have to try to find a way. He's really holding me up. I can't be dilly-dallying with this freaking scrub. There. God. Sorry. I'm sorry it was a 30. I don't know what you want out of me. It's just, you know, you're chopping me off. You're blocking like as if I am a Kenny Wallace, but I am not. I am Davey Quickly, the greatest driver to ever walk among this universe, with 41 wins in my career. Like, just stop. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I just don't know when. I mean, unless I pause the game and look, I don't know where Kurt is. I'm just anxious. So we're halfway on field lap 24, so we'll be pitting around lap 47, maybe 48. So really, to make sure we don't get boned by the caution glitch, we have to stay out as long as we can. Which is a double-edged sword, because if we stay out as long as we can, then people are going to undercut me and we'll lose spots. But at least we should go a lap down. So I don't know. Joe Nemechek, what do you want out of me? You cut me off, you chopping me off, and then you cut down on me when I got to the inside. Then you hit me, and then that's a 30. So what do you want? It just, man, they're just straight up bitches at this track. I despise it. See, look at Robbie Gordon. He just let me go. Of all people, Robbie Gordon. Didn't think I'll be saying that. But Joe Nemechek and freaking Jack Sprague, oh no, they'll just John Hunter Nemechek him. But then again, Joe Nemechek, maybe that's where John Hunter learned it from. Maybe that may, because I remember Winfeld said something in one of his videos that he was at a truck race. John Hunter was like really chopping people off in Martinsville and like just taking like super defensive lines, making sure people didn't pass him, and he was just driving like a cock the whole time apparently. So I was just like, oh damn, I didn't know that. So Joe Nemechek doing that almost makes sense in this universe. So that's funny. We're actually gaining on the leader. It was like 11.8, now it's 11.1. So we're actually making progress. So that's interesting. We lost the 10th that lap, but now they're not dealing with lap traffic, so I guess that explains it. Ooh, Biffle. Biffle, okay. And clear, perfect. Hey, Casey Mears up in the 24th position. I don't know if that's above average for him or what exactly, but hey, he's doing stuff. He's not running 35th. This car feels so good. I mean, granted, the tires have been shredded, and we're burning them up a little bit quicker than normal, but we're doing pretty good. Nope, 11.6. So yeah, once they're not in lap traffic, they start to close in on me again. So yeah, that's not great. All right, Kenny. That's the problem with the starting in the back, and especially at a track like this, they just chop you off so many times. It's hard to really make a pass. go. Picking them off one at a time. Kenny Wallace, though, is... Oh, God. Casey tried. He really tried to get that spot back. Oh, yeah, the car has officially gone... Okay, yep. I was going to say, it's officially gone bad, and then our right front gets red. So, yeah, we'll be pitting here very shortly. And we'll see. I mean... Oh, people are pitting. Alright, this is the time for the cheese strat to come into play. I mean, we can only stay out for a couple more laps, so I mean... we have to get really lucky with this. Ward burns down pit road, so that should be the yellow, I would imagine. I don't see Kurt Busch down pit road yet, so I think he's good still. All right, any moment this is gonna happen. He left. Did he leave pit road? I can't tell. He left pit road with no caution. So, I don't... Oh, it happened! Oh, it happened! Perfect! Oh, with Robbie Gordon! Oh, it was for someone else other than him! Was it? Yes, it was! Oh! What? That's a weird yellow, but... Alright, it was an unconventional yellow! I'll take it. I'll take it. Kenny Walls was stopped on track too, so I don't know what was going on, but... Okay. Alright, the game threw me for a loop. Yes, we're gonna pit. A lot of people are gonna be going down pit road. I don't know where that's gonna... I don't know where we were running before. But I think we're like 18th or 16th, somewhere around there, so... Yet again, the caution bug saves us. That was a really weird one. That was a really, really weird yellow. That's not usually how it happens. That's Robbie. Okay. Alright. 4 tires and fuel. 15.3. Kurt's already leaving pit... No, he's right. No, it's Ricky Rudd. Kurt already left pit road. So, okay, he's still up at the front, so... What a weird yellow. I actually have a lot of nose damage. A lot more than I thought I had. Obviously, those right side damages were from... Oh, yeah. Yeah, just make a mistake. Yeah, good job. Our estimated time is a 15.3, and I'm sure that's going to be like a 17-second stop. Thank you for the warning. 16.8. A second and a half off the estimated time. Oh, Kurt's second. Hey, he's going to be on the outside line. Ooh. Alright, because of that yellow... Okay, Mark Martin took the lead. Kurt, wow, he only led 3 laps. That's depressing. How am I 8th? Dale Jr. got... Oh my god, Benson's 6th. What? Oh my god, Dale Jr.'s 11th, but... We're actually getting points on him in this one. Hey. Alright, this is going to work out pretty good. Point position-wise. And... I mean, it seemed like Kurt was pretty good to begin with, so I think he's actually going to have, like, a legitimate top 5 run. I don't think any of these other cars are going to have a shot. Dale Jr. is, like, you know, almost a whole lap down. Same with Gordon. Same with Newman. So, I think Kurt's going to get a guaranteed top 5. He's going to gain some points. Mark might get his 4th win of the season, which is going to be absolutely disgusting. But here we go. Ran right in the 26 car, just right away. Okay, so we're 11th. I think we're not at the first car lap down, but we're not... Yeah, this was a net game. So, I think we have the car to get back in the top 10. At least... Oh my god, Burton! Gas is on the right! Oh my lord, my nose! Oh, that's a debris! Oh my god, I saw that. That was a debris. I shouldn't be shocked by that. But it still kind of shocked me. Alright, so we've reached peak shit show. That's going to cut more laps out of this race. So people are going to be pitting with like 20 to go maybe with how this keeps playing out. Yep, there's the 0-1 car. Yep, makes sense. I guess Kurt's still second, I think. Yeah, well, I mean, we did get yellows, but definitely not in the way I was expecting. So we're going to stay out. They should be staying out here again. That's our point situation, so... Wait. Wait a minute, what? Hold on. What? Oh, because the caution came up, they were on lead lap. But how is he first? What? Wait. Do we have, like, a scoring error? How is he first? Wasn't he... I think if he was one of those people, if he, like, was ahead of the leader, he should have been right around, like, 13... How did he cycle in the lead? What? Oh, this game broke. Oh, something broke in the game. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's some bullshit right there. And that's gonna screw Mark Martin out of a win because of that, I bet. How did Jeff Gore get second? What? David Green's third. All right, we got some freaking. The game is just shit in the bed now. It's gonna cuck him of. That's. Not only did it cuck Mark Martin, but it cucked Kurt out of a second place finish. That I'm pissed. So if another yellow comes out, are they just going to get the lead because they were ahead of the lead lap car, or what exactly? Oh my god, get to the bottom lane, please. Thank you. Wow, this game just... Oh, of course it's my rival right beside me. Yeah, he's going to probably hit me. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, David Green pitted. Okay, never mind. Okay, well that's a free spot. Don't know why. Unless those are people that like. I don't know what's going on. The strat is all messed up. So I'm just perplexed. In the top 10. Dale Jr. is in the lead by some act. That might be the most NASCAR like favoritism moment ever. That's like some like the rules being completely broken, so Dale Jr. can go from like 14th to 1st and score the victory in the Sharpie 500. Hey, Kurt's on the bottom lane, so he's still good. But yeah, that's some bull hockey right there. Oh, sorry, Rusty. Can't get by Rusty. I mean, Rusty is a pretty good short track driver in the game, so it makes sense that I'm having a hard time getting around him. His AI is usually one of the faster cars here, so I don't know how. I mean, he must have gotten screwed by the yellow. That's why he's in this like good position. Oh god, that was an awful corner. So we'll be pitting around a lap, probably 105, 106 if I had to guess, just because, you know, there was a couple of yellows that added some lap times to it, so it's gotta be something like that. Next spot is Kenseth there for 8th. We should be able to get by him. At some point, we're gonna like plateau, and we're not gonna get any faster, but just get through any cars because some of these people that are up here probably shouldn't be up here to begin with. Boy, I just wish we had like one normal Bristol race just to see how many cars I can move up through the field. That would be fun. Once they start catching a lot of traffic, we'll maybe start to reel them in a little bit. I mean, they're almost there if Dale Jr. is still leading, which I don't think he was the fastest car in this race. So, I mean, he shouldn't. I don't know. Mark definitely seemed to be the quickest, so I like to say, unless lap traffic really screws up Dale Jr., I don't see how Mark. I mean, oh my, I can't even talk. My brain is so, like, flustered. I was trying to say, words are hard. is Dale Jr. needs to get held up in lap traffic for Mark Martin to have a shot. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why that took me like 3 laps to say it, but it took me 3 laps to say it. There we go. It got by McMurray. That was so much harder than it had any right to be. Elliott Sadler's up here. I didn't even notice that. Oh my. Alright, that's another good run for him. I might jinx it, but shockingly, my rear is not damaged. My OCD is not being triggered yet, so that is very nice to see. Let me get by Hermes out. This should not be that much of a complicated pass. Thank you. Oh my lord, that was sad. See, Kenseth is up in front of me. Then we got Elliott Sadler, who's a little bit up the road. I mean, if it goes green, it's hard to say how it's going to play out because I don't know if the AI caution bug happens. Oh, Sadler's short pitting. That's interesting. Again, these people short pitting early, either it's going to work out really good for them or it's going to be really bad if we get another like scripted yellow. Because we actually did technically get that because Ward Burton, he'll get out of piro. He got out of piro normally, and the yellow happened for something else. So technically, that bug has yet to happen. So I'm still expecting it to happen. So that'll be interesting to see how that kind of develops as the race progresses, if that occurs. So we gained a couple of pity spots because they pitted. Ward Burns actually out of pit road, so maybe the caution glitch won't happen in this race. I don't know, usually it's like always within like the first 2 pit boxes, so I don't know, that was Ward Burton's chance and it didn't happen, so I don't know, now I'm just confused. It's hard to anticipate. If Fittipaldi's another one that usually brings it out. So I don't know, I'm just very perplexed. Trying to think, like, I don't know, like, if I stay out too long, I know I'm not gonna have enough laps to really run anyone down, and it seems like our car really isn't too great to where we can do that, so we might have to go for track position. Sorry, Biffle. Ooh, that was close to getting that right side damage, but we're okay. I don't know, usually I would just wait till, like, you know, till it's like really deep in the run, but I might just pit maybe around lap 90, 91. I don't know. I mean, this either could be a really good strat or really bad, and I feel like if that caution glitch would have happened, it would have happened already with Ward Burton or Fittipaldi there, so I think it's not going to happen, which is very weird for me to say. It's kind of a gamble. It's trying to anticipate the jank, and it's sort of unpredictable. Also, I just got passed by Steve Park, but that's kind of depressing. Damn, did we gain like a second and a half there because of lap traffic? It seemed that way. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna pit this time by, or next time by. Well, this time by now that I hit the line. I can't talk. So this will be a bit of an undercut. Hopefully this works out in our favor. This is a big gamble, but it's worth a shot. Kurt pitted with me, so me and Kurt are homies for life. We're gonna ride or die together in this race. The connection, the correlation is shocking that we pit at the same time. Me and Kurt have like a freaking psychopath. No, not psychopath. A psychopath. That's a telepathy. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Oh my God, no. No. Well, there goes our race, I think. That's me and Kurt just ride or die together. Was it an on-track incident? It was! Again! What? We never get stuff like this. What? We never get just like these AI yellows on track. What is this? Herbie Sadler, that punk bitch, just dumped him for no reason. Wow, that just screwed up everything. We have gotten 2 unconventional yellows that have just thrown... Oh my God, look at the freaking... Oh my. 3 people on the lead lap. I don't know if we're going to get more debris yellows or what. Kurt is 10th. Wow. Wow. I mean, we didn't really drop as much spots as I was fearing, but wow, what a mess. Just what an absolute freaking mess. We have gotten 2 unconventional yellows. I don't even know what to say. I played the strat about as best I possibly could, and the game just broke stuff. I've never in my life had this specific scenario. I mean, I think I've had it once, like a natural AI wreck, but not twice. What is this shit? Matt Kenseth might get his most BS win I think I've ever seen in my life. There are people pitting, so we actually are going to gain a couple spots during all this cycling. Kenseth is... Don't tell me he's the only car in lead lap. Hold on. No, he's not, but what... Hold on, wait. Hold on, I gotta digest this for a second. So, Kenseth is leading, but he's on the outside, so it acts like he's like the only car a lap down. Bobby Labonte's 6.5 seconds back. What? What? I can't even process it. There might be a couple here and there that may not have pitted, so... I mean, we're 10th, so that's good. Kurt's in the top 10 too, but... I don't understand any of this. Shouldn't Labonte and Rudd be up there because they were on lead lap, so they should be right there? The scoring is so messed up. Benson's 13th, but he's actually legitimately going to have a good finish no matter what. Then we got people 2 laps down. What a jank. I mean, this is more jankier than I was expecting going into this race. Why did it put me in 4th gear? That was awful. So Matt Kenseth now... now Dale Jr. I think is on the lead lap. Same with... I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm so confused. Well, at least we're going to get a guaranteed top 10. I don't know if we're going to get another debris yellow or anything. But, I mean, currently, unless we get another weird yellow, Dale Jr. might get, inherit the lead by some act of God. I don't know. I'm confused. Kurt's moving up through the field, or at least I think he's going to, so that's cool. Bobby Labonte and Ricky Rudd got cucked out of any chance to win. What a weird race. I don't even know what to say. This has just been weird. Look at Kurt go. Oh my God. He just drove by Burton and Sadler like like nothing. I love to see it. Unless Kenseth still has to pit, and that's maybe the only way I can see how he's up there. I don't really know. I'm just confused. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how this kind of develops. Kurt just got... Oh my god, look at Kurt go. I mean, he's a lap down, but like... Damn, he had such a car. Like, he could... I mean, he passed Mark, who would be... Like, he could have had a shot to win this race, maybe. Nope, never mind. Mark got by him again, but like... Oh, the what-ifs. Can I really not get by Elliott Sauer? Is my car that bad? I'm going to be depressed if I can't get around him. Oh, Labonte's pitting, so that is for a position. Because he was on the lead lap, so we should cycle back into... We're going to get to 8th. Maybe 7th if Rudd pits as well, so... I don't know. This is just... It's just really weird. David Green is 11th. Oh, there's more people pitting, so... Maybe Kenseth, Rudd, and them have to pit still? Oh my god, does that mean Kurt's still... Well, I don't know if Kurt has a shot still, but... God damn it, I can dream. That's Ricky Craven, so okay, that's not one of them. Wait, how did Labonte pit? How have we not been able to pass him yet? What? How? What is going on? I've never been this befuddled by a game. At least in Thunder 04 land. Like, usually I kind of have things figured out, and I understand things. This might be one of those few times where I just don't understand. There we go. We actually gained a spot. We did something. Hooray. I did pass him. Okay. Well, thank you, chat. I'm sorry. There's so much to digest. I'm trying to process things. And it's too hard. It's too complicated. That would explain it, because wasn't I 10th and I went up to 9th, so that probably would explain it. Damn. That makes sense. I'm so confused. Harvick did pit, so he's on fresher tires, so I'm not really worried about him if he does end up passing me. Kind of curious what the rest of the field are going to do. That's the other big question. I think I needed to make this car a little bit looser. It does feel a bit too tight. And that's kind of part of the problem. I think if it was a bit freer, it would handle a lot better. So now that we actually have a little more downforce in the car, it's a little more planted. We can probably mess with the wedge a little more and get it a bit freer. But yeah, when the car is not, when you're just kind of like starting off in the career mode, you have to make the car about as loose as possible. And I guess past me just thought having it at 0 was the best. I don't know. I don't understand. Kurt's in 6th. I don't know who's in 5th. Maybe it's Jeff Gordon. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. With all the extra yellows, I know it. Some people might have tried to pit around lap. I don't know. I don't know anymore about the strat. I'm just gonna race. I'm gonna see if I can get by Burton for 7th and just kind of go from there. I think we're still gonna lose points to Junior, but it's definitely not gonna be as massive as of a dent that he's gonna gain on us than I thought. So I'll take it. Oh, little bumpity-doo, little bumpy. It didn't really do anything, though. Oh, he's giving me the bomb. See, he knows. He knows. I respect it. Thank you. So I think 7th is all we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get to Kurt or Mark. Maybe Mark get a top 5. That would be kind of cool. Well, see, now I'm in a dilemma, because I like both Kurt and Mark, and it's like, which one do I want a top 5 more? I would say Kurt, just because he doesn't always get top 5s in this game, so I think by just the way the AI is, I would have to simp for Kurt in this situation. If this was any other instance, I probably would be rooting for Mark, because Mark's slightly higher in that list than Kurt, but that's the situation. Oh, someone blew up. And it's Dale Jr.! Oh my god! What is this race? This is absolute just anarchy. Championship contender Dale Jr., who was... I don't even... Was he... I think we're gaining points on him. I don't know anymore, but that's a big old yikes right there. I'm at a loss for words. That's gonna put Kurt 5th. Was Dale Jr. What? What is this? All right, white flag's out. I guess Kenseth is gonna get one of his most cheesed wins in this game thus far, and we're gonna bring it home 6th with Kurt and Mark both in the top 5 right at the end. That is amazing. I just gave Fittipaldi a bump. I don't care. What was this? What was this? I'm so lost. Benson got top 10. What?
Got a top 10 finish in this one.
Of course, all these drivers want to win every race, but a top 10 finish is still a great accomplishment at the racetrack.
The 63 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
It should be interesting the next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
Thanks for watching the NASCAR Winston Cup Series on EA Sports. We'll see you next week at Darlington.
I don't know what to say. That was such a cavalcade of nonsense. Okay, let's digest this. 1, Kenseth got the win. That's about as wacky of a win as like when Elliott Sadler won at Talladega, because that yellow flag came out right at the end. 2, Kurt got top 5. That's pretty cool. 3, we got 6th. Number 4, Dale Jr. finished terribly. Number 5, Benson got 10th. Biffle got 9th. And Dale Jr. ended up finishing 25th. Ooh. He led 8 laps, so he's going to get 93 points. And we got 150, so we gained 57 points? Ooh. That's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. So what was that about the game cheating for Junior? I guess equivalent exchange occurred, and it decided, hey, we try to help you, and now we're gonna balance the world out and make you suffer. I don't know. It weirdly enough, things balanced out again. What a race! We gained points on Junior after what a good day. Kurt got top 5. That was perfect. That was about as that's for the last season of this career mode like live stream series. This was about as wacky and goofy of a Bristol race as you could probably expect out of something like this. We had 2 unconventional yellows for this game at this track, and then we had debris yellow. The field order had a stroke. Dale Jr. was like one of the last cars on lead lap, but got to first by some I don't know. Let's get out of here. My brain hurts. That was absolutely insane. We're gonna gain points too, which is even more insane after all this. And we'll probably gain even more at Darlington and Richmond, so that's actually gonna be even better for us. Yep, 156. Tony Stewart 270. And what's the top 10 like? Ooh, Kurt got 12th. Hey, he's only 67 points off of Burton for 11th, so that's good. And then Newman's way too far out of range, but all right, good for Kurt. Happy to see that. 3 top 5s, 11 top 10s. He actually has more top 10s than he did last season. Huh. Average finish is worse though, because last season he was like 9th in points, but I'll take it. So where's Kansas after all this? He was up to 14th. That's his second top 5 and 5. Oh my God, he's had a horrible season compared to last season. That's ew. Ew. Okay. Lap lead leaders. Huh. And we're still a ways off from Stewart. And Kurt led 3 laps, so he moved up from, what, where was he at? 22nd on the lap led, on the rank to 18th, so he has more laps led than Hermie Sadler, so good for him. Benson has more laps. What? Okay. Let's save our actually, let's make sure we tinker with whatever we have with the cars reviewed. I don't think we really gotta do anything here because, yeah, so we'll just save everything. That's just a weird race. Darlington should be a lot more normal. At least I would think so. Because when we were there in the spring, we won. So we should be able to win there again. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. But actually, unless there's like something, like a different chassis that's better than I don't know of. I think I got a big brain strat. No, not that. Go to team management. Go to garage. Repair the stuff that we just used so we can use that for New Hampshire because we're going to need the absolute best stuff. And that is the absolute best stuff with our equipment. So, we overhaul it. Okay, that goes up. I think I got a big brain strat. Oh my god, 85 power. Oh my hot damn. Okay, we'll oh, we can't overhaul that. Never mind. Okay. Okay, we can only do one of the 3 ideas, but alright, so for Darlington and Richmond, we're not gonna bring our best stuff. I'm gonna bring like the 2nd tier stuff. In New Hampshire, we need the best. We're gonna save that 85 power for New Hampshire. Boy, this has gotten weird. So I wonder where we're at in the likes category. Do we have 50? Do we have bonus race time yet? 13. What? We got like 35 people. We gotta get that up. If you want bonus race time, we gotta get that. We gotta get that up. That's some malarkey right there. All right. Our best stuff, our second best stuff will be the 75, so we'll be reusing that. Engine, we'll bring our 81, our 80 engine, not our 81, 80. Then body, we'll bring, we'll save that. That's still pretty good condition after all that. So we'll bring, both these are like the same, so we'll bring the slightly better condition 97. So there we go, 79 car rating, should be pretty good. So we'll see how this goes. I think Darlington should be a more just straightforward race, but I don't know how much better the AI are. I can't remember, but we'll see. And I'll be able to look at chat a little bit better, a little more frequently too. All right, Newman's first, and Kurt's. Oh, okay, Kurt just went home this week. Okay, he's 20th. All right, and he just didn't feel like racing today, apparently. But yeah, got work in the morning, so that's cool. No worries. Best of luck at work tomorrow, and I'm sure this will be on stream replay once this is all done, like typical or like usual. So you'll be able to watch it back on demand later. Just kind of see how this plays out, but best of luck. We'll see how this all goes here at Darlington. I'm just doing some practice laps just to make sure my 4th gear is all right. Make sure we're not hitting the chip too much. So that's why I always kind of test this out just to make sure it should be okay. That's pretty close. We'll see what off of turn 2 because we carry more speed in turn 2 versus 3 and 4. That's not going to help us gauge how well we need to be in that corner. Yeah, that definitely didn't give us any gauge on how we're supposed to run at this track. Hitting the wall there, so that doesn't really help. We'll have to do it again. We might have to lower it because it is pretty close. that's a little too close for my liking, so we'll lower it down like 1 click. I might be fine just keeping it the way it is, but I want to be extra safe. I think that's it, so we'll have Amaranth take it away, and we'll see how this goes, see what they have to say, and see if there's any alternate schemes.
MRN is here at the Great Southern Tradition, the annual Southern 500 here at the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up.
I see the alternate scheme of
Well,
Harvick.
we see a lot of drivers
Jimmy
run right
too.
up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
Tony Stewart will try to use this race to close in on the points lead.
Gaining on the leader is tough when you are in the top 5 in points. It takes you having a good race and the leader having a bad one in order to gain anything substantial.
Rusty Wallace hasn't had a good start to the weekend.
Yeah, he was due for one of these bad starts, though. Nobody can start up front all year. You're going to have a bad qualifying run now and then.
An impressive average finish record for the DeVilbiss car.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
But I got 11 wins. Ooh, Bobby Labonte, or alternate scheme. Mark Martin, ooh.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty, we got all the Winston Cup cars ready to rock and roll. I don't know what to really expect out of this one. It's cool to get alternate schemes. It's definitely a little bit more than usual, so usually it's like 1 car. So it's nice that we're getting different ones here. But yeah, Southern 500, the long race. Look at Dale Jr.'s tires moving. It's interesting how some move and some don't. I don't know, but yeah, Golf Kid's sleepy. I don't blame you. It's late. Here we go. 91 laps, starting shotgun on the field. They're going to check up here on the start, so yeah, as usual, we'll gain some spots there right away. Not anything too crazy, but we got some rivals to worry about, so I'm sure that's going to be a little bit scary. Though they're not mad enough to hit me. Same with Ashton Lewis, which is really good. Oh my god, the stack up. Okay, I was trying to make sure Sprague didn't hit me, so I just went really, really low. Just like that. P32. Oh, more. Alright, hey, I'll take some free spots. Oh, this is not going to work. That's not going to work. Kind of worked. Alright, let's... from 43rd to 24th. A lot of that was because they just checked up. So that's not really... not that impressive. Now, if I gained them without them doing that, that would have been even more wild. But now it's going to start getting hard to move up through the field because we're racing against better cars. Ooh, really close to the wall. Oh, look at Braden Taylor being Mr. Nerd guy there. Well, technically, you can't pass before that. I know that, but see, in video game land, I can cheese it. So now that we're a little bit further up through the field, we're going to be racing against tougher people. It should start to get a little bit harder to gain some spots, but I think lap traffic, it should help us. We should be able to move up through the field as that happens, but it's going to probably take a little bit for that to occur. Kurt's moving up through the field. I'd like to see that. You asshole, you only do that to JC. Well, I didn't get the glasses out, so it's not a full-blown nerd moment. I didn't even use the, well, I guess I did use the voice, but I didn't bring out the glasses, so that's the difference. Maybe I guess I'll only do it for JC, because he does that so much that I think he deserves it more than it's like a weird compliment in a sense. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, this thing's... I was complaining about Bristol being tight. This is definitely not that here. It's definitely loose. Kurt was making all this headway, make it pass up on the bottom lane. Then he just goes up high and throws it all away. So, oh my God, we were almost going 200 miles an hour to a corner. Good lord. Yeah, this thing's got some. It's got some bedazzle in it. I don't know what that means, but. Well, thank you, Golf Kid, for such positivity. That's nice of you to say that. You're too kind. You're always so positive. It's really nice to see that from you so much. Yeah, if you want to get some nap time in, well, I guess that's not really the right word. Nap. Oh my God, that's a checkup. Ooh, it's a little scary. Yeah, if you want to get to bed, then I don't want to hold you up. I don't want to force people to stay up. It's just for whatever reason. These late night streams do better than the ones that I do at like 6 p.m. Eastern time. It doesn't make sense. The only thing I can make sense is I have more people watching me on the West Coast than the East Coast, which would, I guess that would explain it. So I don't know. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. I mean, we are moving up through the field, but nothing too extreme yet. We're just finally cracking the top half of the field. After, I don't know at what certain point, but there's another kind of bit of a gap between like the main lead pack and then this group that I'm in now. So interesting how that kind of developed. Oh, look at Kurt block Sterling Marlin. Hell yeah, keep that spot. Oh, more contact between Harvick and Marlin there. That was cute. I'm waiting for them to make contact or slow up or do something because they're primed and ready to do something stupid. So that's why I'm gonna try to be careful off the exit here and really. Ooh, that was really close. So I'm assuming Newman's leading and maybe Dale Jr. second. So I mean, again, Dale Jr. should, at this juncture in the race, gain a good chunk of points on me. But I said that at Bristol, and then everything changed. So you never know.
Number 29 is still there. Gained another spot. Still there. 28-0. Pace is falling off. Pick it up a little.
Ooh, that's. I gave Harvick some OCD right there. It's nice that I'm not the one that's being affected by that. That's satisfying.
Number 29 is still there. Still there. The 29 car is still there.
Look at Elliott Sadler just chilling up here in the top 15. Why is this AI so good this year? Oh. I gave it to Harvick, and then I gave it to myself with Harvick, so yet again we got this like equivalent exchange of the connections to things tonight has just been on another level. Dare I say conspiratorial levels of just the car didn't like that corner. So I've learned that Darlington's going to be a little bit tougher than I originally thought. I thought this would be kind of a relatively easy race win, but that is not the case. So yeah, I guess it really goes to show how much Bristol would be a help for me to... Ooh, okay. Bristol working out in the way that did was a bigger help than I really perceived it originally. Well, it's at that point. I think we're going to try to pass Kurt here. I hope he doesn't lose spots because of me passing him. But we have to move our... I felt it. The way I was entering that corner, the way the car... I mean, that was... Dodged a bullet there. I was almost going to absolutely just drive right into him. So I had the precognition to not do that. It would be nice for Kurt to use some of those testicular fortitude that he had in the early 2000s to get by Kenny Wallace. I'm trying to bait him to go down low, like as if he's trying to block me, but he won't do it. Like, Kurt, I can only help you so much. You have to help yourself a little bit. Yeah, he won't do it. He won't help himself. Halfway until lap 18, so about should be a standard two pit stop race at 36 or even 35 and 70. So at least we have that in mind now.
The 97 car is still there.
I think we're finally gonna get around Kurt here. I hate to be, I hate to put him up on the high side, but I gave him a lot of laps here to try to get around Kenny Wallace, but he just refuses to do it. There we go. That sucks. We're going to kind of bone him by doing that, but, just he'll have to figure it out himself. That puts us up in the top 13. Top 10 is definitely doable. That much I can confirm. Jimmy Johnson has moved up through the field with me as well, which is interesting.
27, tighty. Come on now, you gotta pick it up a notch. Leader's interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car, we'll get him.
Oh, another car blew up. That is Michael Waltrip, who was in the back at Bristol, so he's just having a no good, terrible stream of races here. Benson's up here too.
27, 81. Whoa, that was a quick lap. You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Well, yeah, we're just kind of cruising right now. Just kind of waiting to try to find a pass around Benson. He's blocking. He's being a punk. Oh, hold on. Oh, to the inside. Oh, I'm not going to get the turn that I want. Oh, that's painful. Here comes the doo-wop gang of Jimmy Johnson and Sterling Marlin. We'll pull back from them, so we're good. Ooh, oh. Yeah, Marlin, Benson's being a pain. Ooh, that's all right. I don't know how we made that work. That was actually kind of cool. That was a bit of rallycross levels of drift, but got to the inside of him. We should be able to clear him here off turn 2. There we go, perfect. And we'll clear Craven. So a 2 for 1 in turn 1 and 2. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I don't care. Oh, it did that. It got that tight feeling again. I don't know why it did that. Oh, boy. Alright, get up off that corner. Hell yeah. Alright, that was kind of cool. We got that to work. And poor Kurt, I don't know what. I don't even see him. He got held up. I guess he's still getting held up by Kenny Wallace, which... Unfortunately, at that point, if you're getting held up by Kenny Wallace that badly, then maybe you deserve to be behind him. He had so many chances to get around him, and he just refused to do it. Trying to get like a little bit of a diamond out the corner effect there, but oh wait, oh, I mean. We're there, but we don't really have the angle in the corner. And he gave me a lot of room there to work with, but I don't think it's enough. Oh my god! Oh, that's like a throwback to like season 2 of my career mode. That was like exactly like that.
34, 49. Is there something wrong with your car?
Oh my god! I don't know if that's... They might pit, but oh my lord. That was... God damn! I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what the AI do. They should pit... Oh, they're pitting. Alright, we'll do the same. I was gonna say, I mean, pit window is right around lap 35, so... This was around lap 26. That was pretty close to a window. That was... I mean, that was almost an exact reenactment of the Thunder 04 career mode wreck here. Almost down to the same way the car got up on two wheels. That was... I gotta bring that up. Johnny Benson second. I gotta bring it up. I don't know if I could find it. I mean, I probably could find it. I have to find it now. There it is. Okay. So what? I don't remember what race it was at. I know no, it wasn't. Was it the fall of was it season 1 or season 2? I mean, it was so much like that. I mean, it was at Bristol 24. Okay, hold on. Let me get to 25. I gotta see if I have it here. I can't remember what race it was though. That's the most confusing thing. Okay, it wasn't in season 1 because there was no yellow, so it must have been season 2. Hold on. I'm trying to find it here. I don't think it might have been season 2 where that happened. It might have been season 2, the fall race, I think. Let's see. Caution blame. No, that's not it. Huh. It had to. I really want to find this because like it's so. Once you see it, it would be like, oh my god, like that literally was just like it because it was literally. I mean, it was down to the same corner. The way the car got up in the air. I mean, it was so much like it. I don't know where that would be. I don't think it was even... Was it season 3 then? Yeah, because season 2, there was no yellows in the race report. So I guess it was season 3, huh? Damn, my mind's being blown. I gotta find it. I'm sorry, chat. I have to... I gotta experience this. Go car go. No, that's not it. Was it the 7-car battle for the win video? Was it that? I don't know. I have to. I'm looking at the race results because. Okay, it wasn't the spring, so it had to have been the fall. Okay, this is. It can't be Thunder 04, right? There's no way because I was it season 3 here? No, I have no idea. Chat, I might need help. I might need some, like, investigative work on this one, because I don't know where the hell that would be then. I have to go, like, investigate this now. This is gonna bug me. Because that was so much like it. The only one I didn't check was season 1. That's the only one I didn't check because I'll check that. That would be very ironic if it was literally just that race that. Oh my god. Let's see. way. Oh my god. No way. Was it... I see a yellow flag. Hold on. We'll bring it up over here. We'll bring it up over here. So, I think it was this. I think it was this race. Because there was a yellow at some point. Now, I don't know if this was like an AI thing that happened or what exactly. I think it was... I'm trying to see by the yellow dot in like the video thing when the caution comes up. Why can I not... Why is this so hard for me to find? I swear I saw the yellow thing come up on like the caution thing. There's no way. What is wrong with me? I can't find it. Why can I not find this? Am I losing my mind here? Because I thought... Because, like, I was going to show the... Like, I always look at the race result because it would show... Like... Oh my god, holy pic... Oh my god, the pixels. Yeah, usually around here it would show it, but it didn't show that here. Because then... Because past me didn't think to show the race results, so I just went to this, so... But it was just... I gotta find this now. I don't know if it's from Season 1. I don't know if it's from Thunder 04 or what, but I swear it was just like that. That's gonna put us in such a freaking hole now. I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed because I can't find the clip. But it was literally just like that. Because it was like... There was a Darlington wreck from like 2003 that looked exactly like that. I remember NASCAR Nixon mentioned it in one of my comments. So I know it happened somewhere. Unless it was like at the end of the race. It's either it happened at the end of the race where it did count as yellow or something. I don't know. Thank you, Foxy, for investigating. I gotta get back. I gotta race. I've spent too long trying to find it. But that actually didn't set us back as bad as I was thinking. I mean, on the caution replay, it said we went back to about like 25th. And we were running about like 13th before, or close to 11th maybe, and only dropped to 18th. So that's actually not horrible. It could be very possible that it happened at the end of the race. It wouldn't shock me if that's like the only possible thing I can think of that may have like the reason why I can't find it. I don't know. But yeah, restarting 18th, that's not horrible. I mean, Kurt actually gained a lot of spots during that pit stop. I'll tell you, after having the Kurt race win diecast and having the 2001 Sharpie car, I get why people like to collect like cars. Maybe, like, I get it. I understand it. I'm not like the biggest diecast collector, but I'll make some exceptions. Kurt Busch is definitely one of them, especially his race win ones. There's like maybe two that I really want to get. And it would be Kurt Busch's 2017 Daytona 500 win car and his Kansas one. Those are like the top two. Maybe his 2004 gold Sharpie one, but the top two would be 2022 Kansas and his 2000... Oh, damn! Benson and Kurt got into it there, but those are like the two. Now, a bit of an inside scoop, because I haven't really addressed this or made it like public yet, because I don't want people thinking like I'm completely fine financially with this, but I think a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, after a year of waiting, the saga, the journey to actually get my tax return from last year finally came in. And it's not just like a simple like a tax return of a couple $100. It was $2,698 fucking dollars. It's like, god damn. A year of waiting, a year of just thinking it was never going to come in, it came in. So, like, I theoretically have money to spend if I wanted to get those two things of Kurt, but I don't know if I want to do that. I feel guilty doing stuff like that. Like, even if I use it as, like, a tax write-off, because I will be probably making videos talking about the car and stuff, because I think it'll be really cool to kind of show it off. But I just feel really guilty spending it on something like that. I don't know, it just, I guess that's part why I don't ever really make posts on things I purchase or get, because I don't want people thinking, like, I'm just, I don't know, I don't want people thinking I'm, like, really well off, and I don't know how to word it that doesn't sound awful, but I don't want people thinking I'm wasting money on stuff that isn't worth it, because very rarely do I indulge myself and, like, get something for myself. Like, it's, so the times that I do, I don't want people thinking, like, that's what I always do, because I don't. I really don't. But I just feel bad if I do, because I don't know, it's just a weird thing. It's just like a weird type of feeling I get. Like, it took me 6-7 years by, like, I finally collected all the Dragon Ball, like, manga volumes. But I felt weird making, like, a tweet or post about it, because I don't want people thinking, like, oh my god, the stack up. But I don't want anyone saying, like, oh, that's just a waste, that's worthless. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I'm just in this weird spot where I'm just afraid to post anything. I just have to be really careful. So, I don't know. Shrek's collection. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Our hard cast, I guess. Ooh, that's nice. Shrek's was another one I thought of would be really cool to have, especially when he was in the 78. That's maybe my favorite era of, like, Shrek's paint schemes and everything. Like, I would love to have a whole bunch of those Shrek's paint schemes. I mean, that was, I mean, from 2015 to 2018, he had a lot of nice paint schemes. I love that 78 car. The story behind that team, that good old underdog story, even though they technically got, like, alliance from Gibbs, so, like, Truex was basically a Gibbs driver. But it was still really cool to see a team like that started off basically as, like, a start and park team, actually able to not only have the equipment, but, you know, the driver talent as well to back up, you know, the success, and Truex was able to capitalize on it. And it's a cool story, especially how Truex's career was almost seemed like it was going to end after Spingate, because he lost his Napa sponsorship from it, got sent to Furniture Row in 2014, and did literally nothing, but the team wasn't really that great. And, you know, everything kind of changed. Like, such a great, cool story. Always loved Truex. I really think the only nitpick I think I have with him is, he sometimes whines too much on the radio, but that's, like, the least offensive thing he has done. It does really suck with him and Sherry, though. They've been together for eons, and it just, I wonder how that happened. I don't know if it's on Sherry's part that, again, it's really none of my business, like, why the marriage didn't work or why they're not together anymore. It just sucks because I like Sherry, and it just always seemed like the two had a really good relationship, but again, that's, you know, that's behind closed doors, and I guess there's a lot more going on than any of the public knew, but it sucks to hear, because, I remember the one year I went to Pocono, this might have been the last year I went to Pocono, was 2018, there was, there was, like, a section, like a Sherry Pollock's, like, breast cancer awareness, section. Like, she was just in, like, a tent, just meeting people, talking, like, she actively was, like, engaging with fans. I just always thought that was really cool, that she's making awareness of the thing that she's dealing with, and also having a tent. Like, no driver's wife does that, especially in that particular day. So it was really cool to kind of see that, and it just kind of, I just thought that was cool. You know, I don't know. So I don't know. Auto Rockin' Racing, I swear, he lurks. He must lurk, because, like, he was right on cue talking about the diecast stuff, and then he's like, oh yeah, I know about diecast stuff, and it's like, that son of a gun was lurking the whole time. That's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah. Whoa, boy. Oh my god, I can't even... the amount of Truex cars that you must have had from, like, the 2016 to 2018 span must have been absurd. Because he won 4 races in 2016, 8 in 2018, or 2017. So that's already 12 race win cars. 4 wins, I think, 2017, I think. Or 2018. I'm getting my years mixed up. I'm getting all flustered. Also, Kurt, as I was rambling, Kurt is just nonchalantly 12th. Just right here with everyone. So, good to see. Love to see it. Hopefully he has a good point finish. Hopefully this rest of the race goes caution-free. So things kind of play out. Ow. So that's like, what? I don't know how many Truex paints a race win cars there is, like, from that time period of, like, 2016 to 2018. 16? 16 wins, maybe? 16 cars? Oh god, that's a lot. What's your take on Gibbs not letting Bell do dirt races? I think that, yeah, I was thinking about making a video about it, but I didn't really... It's just one of those things I didn't think would make much of a video. Or I didn't really have a whole lot to say other than just... It sucks, and it kind of shows kind of the cracks of Gibbs's organization, just how shitty it can be, because the fact that you're not allowing a driver to run different stuff kind of sucks, kind of bullshit. And stuff like that is going to make drivers not want to stick with his organization like that. So, I wouldn't be surprised once Bell's contract ends if he goes somewhere else like Stuart Haas or anywhere else, who knows, but would not shock me to hear that. I mean, to hear that, and also, yeah, it just sucks. I mean, I don't know, like, imagine if, I guess that was the other problem with Larson when he was with Gibbs, or not Gibbs, Chip Ganassi. Is Ganassi didn't want him to do other stuff, or they limited what he could do. But with Hendrick, when he joined there, they were just like, Hendrick was like, yeah, do whatever you want. Which I think is good. You want to have a good driver-owner relationship. That's the first Darlington stripe we've ever had at this track in this race thus far. Also, people are short pitting, I think, so that's interesting. So I think we'll pit around lap 65, 66. We'll probably pit a little bit later, because we did have that yellow that kind of helped with caution counts. So. God damn, this thing is slidey. You were saying the 2013 Truex cars are rare. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it was 9 years ago. Back in 2013, Truex wasn't like a high-tier caliber driver with the promotion and marketing, so it probably would make sense. It's a lot harder to find stuff from him around that time period. But overall, I do think it sucks that Bell can't do the racing that he wants to do because of Gibbs. That's stupid. I don't know what more to say other than it's bad, and it just kind of shows just, I don't know, how out of touch Gibbs is with just the modern racing scheme. Because drivers want to do different stuff. They want to be versatile, you know? And when you restrict them with that, that gives them less of an incentive to want to stay with them. And we're going to kind of see, I mean, unless I'm wrong, but I don't know, Gibbs is going to look very different in the next 5 years. One, if Gibbs lives that long. Two, if Truex is still there, which I doubt, because he's been teasing about retirement for like 2 years now. 3, Denny Hamlin probably won't stay there for much longer, if I had to assume. And number 4, what other drivers is he going to have through the pipeline that can replace them? It's hard to say. The 420 car has been bounced around too many times. I mean, the organization, if it's not already the case, it's basically just going to be, Ty Gibbs is going to be favored to such a degree that the other teams aren't going to have the same level of parts, equipment that they would have. Also, that's a horrible corner. So, yeah, it just sucks. I don't know, it just has a bad feeling about it. Even if Hamlin wants to go to 2311. Oh my god, car. What is this? I didn't expect it to be that bad. Maybe I gotta tighten it up. I don't know. God. I mean, damn. That's awful. We might have to tighten it up a little bit if it's gonna act like this. I don't know what to do with it. That was terrible. I gotta back up the corners a little more. I guess I'm just being a little too overzealous with my racecraft. Hey, Phantom, you did the... Thank you for finding it. I gotta... Once we get to pit road, I'll have to take a look at it. I'll pause the game and we'll look at it, because... A minute and 14 seconds. It happened that... My intros must have been a lot shorter back then. Because I wasn't even looking that early on in the video. I was thinking it happened at the end of the race or something. Or the white flag or something. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna pit. Even still, on worn-ass tires, we gained 7/10 of a second there. So that's people pitted that I wasn't aware of or paying attention to, but... I don't know. We're gonna pit this lap, then we'll take a look at that chat and a look at the video. Because I assure you, it was so much like it that that's why I was so passionate to try to find it. There we go. 4 tires and fuel. Okay. Hour and 14 minutes in. Was this a when was this? I accidentally played an ad on my own. Stop! I should wait. Oh, it's playing. I don't even know if I can even show this properly. It's playing through my chat box. That is weird. I didn't know that was a thing. What? Oh, huh. It is a stream. Well, I'm even more confused. Well, I thought it would just kind of pop up in like its own mini play. What is going on? Wait, I wish I could show it. Maybe I can. Wait, hold on. Let me move my camera. Oh, I just clicked it off. Where's my chat? My chat is gone. What has happened to my chat? What? Okay, let's bring it up through here. I guess I should have opened it up through here. Oh, was it? Huh, it was a live stream. I thought it happened in my original, like, 2021, huh? An hour and 14 minutes. So... Huh. Okay. Guess that would explain it then. I thought it was just a normal video. Oh, it was kind of similar, huh? Okay. I'm amazed. I really thought that it was during my original like career mode series, not like a live stream. Huh. Like back in like 2018 or 17? Huh. I'm more baffled. I mean, that was pretty similar. I don't know if I'm misremembering it or what exactly. Also, if I can bring up my full face cam here, because my entire chat just got removed because I tried to click on the link. And now it's... What is... Hold on. Wait. Let me go to my full face cam. Look at... Wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if I can bring it over here properly. But look at my... What is this here? That is my chat now. How does that happen? What? I don't even know what to do. I don't understand. I'm so lost. This is... Usually when I click on a link, it usually just asks me to open it up in browser. Not that. What the fuck? It just... What? What did... I don't know what I did. How? How do I break... How did I break this? Okay, let's where's the pop-up chat? What? Community moderation, toggle timestamps. That's not what I want though. What if I just drag it over here? Okay, that just brought up as a new tab. That doesn't help. What the fuck? What did I do? How did this happen? I've never seen this. Anytime I try to sign in... Wait, let's refresh chat. I fixed it! Yes! I fixed chat. Okay. What are on your tabs? Oh, so... I watched these, like, missing 411 cases, and it's on a case of someone got missing and the FBI, like, refused to investigate. I was in the middle of watching that, so I have to finish that. So that's what I watch. That's been what I've been watching lately. It's interesting to kind of learn about those 411 cases. Let me make sure the chat is gone from this one, so I lessen the load of tabs on my thing. So there we go. So okay, let's just continue on. That wreck was pretty similar to that. I don't know. I must be, unless either I'm misremembering it or it really did happen in my original 2004 career mode. Way back in like 2017, and I don't know. I'm baffled. My biggest concern is who will run GHR when that time comes, because Corey was going to be that guy. That's another interesting point. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, because first it was going to be you know, obviously Coy Gibbs, and it was the other one. So, yeah, both people that were supposed to take the mantle passed away. So, I don't know. That is a good question. I have no idea. Unless, like... I don't know. I have no idea how that's going to shape out. That's going to be interesting to kind of see how that kind of unfolds as time goes on. Maybe Denny merges 2311 with... It's a possibility. It's a possibility for sure. Unless Gibbs has another backup plan for his backup... Unless he has like a backup plan? I don't know. Like the third in line? I don't know. Because, I mean, we know with Hendrick, it's basically going to be like Jeff Gordon's going to run the entire thing once Hendrick passes away. Like, I think that's pretty clear. That's what's going to happen. Unless, like, the Gibbs order, unless it, like, shuts down and, like, it just kind of merges into 2311 and it becomes, like, its own thing, but with, like, the Gibbs equipment. I don't know. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that kind of develops over time. Same with Penske, too. You can think about Penske's up there in age, too, so I don't know how that's going to shake out, or if they have someone that will inherit it. Because those three, Hendrick, Gibbs, and Penske, they're all up in age, so I don't know. I mean, we know with Hendrick, we already have an idea, but... You can't believe my other tab is for bowling? I don't know. I still watch it. I mean, I think this was the first game of the season, so I've been keeping up on it still. I guess maybe just the tabs, like the things I watch is just so like I go from watching missing 411 cases to then bowling. I guess I can understand just just the wild contrast. Hey, we're 8th. Okay. Tim Sindri. Okay, I should have known. I should have known better that I was gonna be. That was already figured out. That's my fault. So I think all the pit stops have cycled through. We're currently 8th. Don't know where Dale Jr. is. I think we're going to lose points still. Unless lap traffic really becomes a problem.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
Jerry Mayfield is actually running 9th. Like, on pace. What? What? How? I was gonna say, he's, like, kind of keeping up with me. I thought he was maybe one of those people that pitted a lot later than me, and he was just a lap down. Huh. I didn't really expect that. Well, as the crew chief said, 4.5 seconds. So, I mean, we're still closing time despite all the hardship I've had in this race with literal hard hit in the wall. So we'll see how this kind of played. I mean, I'd love to try to get a top 5, but I think that might be asking for a bit too much out of this car. Well, especially when I hit the wall like that. That doesn't really help anything.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
It just ran into him. So Newman's back there, so yeah, he fell off like a rock, so I guess Dale Jr. is leading, I think. There we go. Stan Barrett, hold up Mayfield. Yep, thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep coming. We're getting there. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
David Green's still very salty. God damn. It's just they block so much. It's hard to get around them at a track like this. Especially when we got Mayfield just lurking behind me, trying desperately to get by me. Stop!
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
Stop.
Interval between you and the leader is 4.5. Clear all around.
There we go. We got to run lap car. Of course. Oh no, Bobby's gonna. Oh, Mayfield's getting held up, and that's gonna get Bobby by him. So, yay! They got held up slightly.
You're closing on the leader. The right front tire's a little worn. Careful now. We don't want him getting beside us.
Keep watching by someone's meth. Oh, that's not nice. Mayfield's not a meth addict.
Keep digging. You need to pick up about 4 seconds off the leader. Okay, we're clear. Number 20.
Oh my god, it almost happened again. God damn. That
You're clear.
could have been really bad. Oh my god, the stack up.
Number 18.
Oh boy, cleared Bobby.
Hold it steady.
All right, that's for position.
27.
Same with Burton and Mark. Fittipaldi's just really checking them up.
That's another 9.
Yay, we're gonna gain spots. Yay, top 5. Didn't really think that was gonna happen, but I'll take it because of Fittipaldi being just in the way. Hooray.
Okay, we're clear.
So who's 4th? That's the other question. And where's Dale Jr.? Not seen him all race long. He's not 4th or 3rd. Marlon's up there. That's pretty cool.
Some more spots.
So Gordon's 3rd.
4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can catch it. Fuel is at
So I think we're going to lose points if Dale Jr. is going to win, so that's going to kind of suck, but we're still going to be in pretty good shape to, you know, I mean, we're going to go into Richmond, and I think we'll win that pretty easily, so I'm not too worried about that one. Unless the AI get a lot harder. But the spring race, we were doing so well, and if we weren't dicking around with Ricky Rudd, trying to pay him back, I think we probably would have won that easily. So now that we don't have to worry about that anymore, because I paid him back, whoa, boy, I think we'll be okay. That was almost another one of those Dale Jarrett instances where I, like, hit the side of them and it just careens me to the inside wall.
Clear on both sides. 28-6. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Oh, Harvick's... Okay, Harvick was originally 2nd, so I guess Gordon moved up to 2nd. I guess Dale Jr. is the leader. He's the only one I haven't seen.
Right rear tire's wearing down.
Oh. Ow.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Lap cars, I tell you. First it's World of Outlaws dirt racing, and then it's this. They just don't know how to move out of the way. There we go. Finally, we got to the inside of this lap car that literally took almost a five lap saga just to clear them. Now, because of all that, god damn it, because of that, it gave Jeff Burton a lot of time, and we're just gonna drift in the corner for good measure. Clear him. Okay. There we go. All right. Get a great run. The inside of Marlin. That's a massive run. Bit of a slide job effort. Perfect. That's not perfect. Now it's perfect. Okay, that worked out. It was a little unorthodox, but we got it. That's an extra 4 points I think we gained, or 5 right there. So that's nice. That's important. Oh wow, Gordon and Dale Jr. must be duking it. Look at that. Look at that interval. That's really close. We're like, what, 3.8 seconds back? I mean, they got some lap traffic to deal with still. Yep, that was Dale Jr. leading, so Gordon's now leading. What a battle. We're still closing in, so... Oh, I can actually see the leaders now. Ooh, interesting. Oh my god, this car is... Now it's just getting really freaking loose. I gotta back up these corners a little bit and let it, like, coast or something, because it's just... It is just absolutely evil to drive. We're only 2.9 seconds back. It's actually... We have a shot at this still. Harvick technically does too, because, I mean, he's a lot closer than us. no, Gord just got by all the, like that glob of lap cars, so now I might be able to get to Dale Jr. if this plays out, unless Jr. gets by. Oh, he got by him. Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna get to second, but we might be able to get to third. Gordon's definitely got a lot more lap traffic to deal with, so it's technically not over yet. Depends on how Gordon hits lap traffic, but even like a second half, that might be all he'll need, even if lap traffic comes into play. I think Gordon's gonna be good enough. A late race pass for a lead with a couple laps left to go. Harvick's stuck in lap traffic. Two random bums just made contact right in front of 4th, 5th, and 6th, basically. Oh, it's white flag time. Are we really going to try to send it 3 wide into 1? It didn't work, but we tried. Oh, we're seeing inside of Harvick. Nope. We're just too loose. I don't know if I can even... I'm not going to try to risk wrecking the car and trying to pass him. I'm not going to try to go that far. We get a nice run off the corner. No. Alright, well, GG to Gordon. We bring it home 4th. Solid point day. We did lose a little bit, but not too bad, all things considered. I'll take it. That was pretty good.
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, you're right, but that just
that was good.
Race, in my opinion.
That was really good.
The better drivers stand out that much more.
The 63 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
Who?
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week in Richmond.
What? Who's salty at me now? Who else is... I don't even know who they're talking about. Because no one's mad at me anymore. Bird led 34 laps, huh? So Gordon led a couple. Dale Jr. led some. So, where did Kurt finish? Oh, we got 16. It's okay. Damn, he was running like 12th or 11th, like at one point. So that kind of sucks. He fell back. Burton gained a lot, so yeah, I guess it is true. I hit Sprague, but he was so. He's not even, like, a logo rival of any kind. He wasn't even up in the highlight. He was, like, at, like, 2? I guess that counts, but, like, usually it's a lot... Usually it's, like, a rival that's, like, pretty pissed for them to say... I don't know, that's weird. So we did... There's a couple people lap down up to 30th place. So 29 on the lead lap. Dale Jarrett, 23rd after starting... I don't know. That was... So... we did lose points. That's the other thing. So, Dale Jr.'s 175. We got 160. So, we lost 15 points. So, we are only about 140 to the good. So, we're still pretty alright. Tony Stewart was also 3rd in points. Didn't really gain anything on us. So, we don't got to really worry about that. I guess Newman led a little bit. So, yeah, the race kind of got interesting. Johnny Benson to go another really good run. Ultimate Dragon's going to like that. Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know what really to say. That was solid point day. We did what we needed to. And yep, 141 back. Stewart's almost 300 back. Mark Martin's there in 4th. Harvick 5th now, I think. I don't know if that changed. Maybe it did. I'm not sure. And Goran's up to 9th. That's his 3rd win of the year. Who DNF'd? I didn't think about that. I think there wasn't really anyone noteworthy that I thought that was worth bringing up, so I guess it wasn't anyone, like, important. Burns 11th still. Kurt's still 12th. Jimmy's still... Oh, he's only 1 point ahead of... Or behind Kurt, so interesting development there. So Jimmy has 2 top 5s, 13 top 10s. Kurt has 3 top 5s, 11 top 10s. Ooh, got a battle going on there. And the lap champion... Nothing really changed there. Gordon closed in, but we should be able to gain some at Richmond because we're really good there. So I think we should have a shot to win. Just make sure all this is good to go. I don't think anything's going to change. Oh, okay. Something did change here. So we'll overhaul that. Actually, that doesn't really do anything, so we'll just repair it like normal. And bodies. That's our weakest one, so we'll overhaul that. I think we spent almost $1 million just on that alone with those little upgrades, so we'll save our progress here. Save our progress. I gotta take a look at the... Not this. Bring that over there. There we go. What is my stream at now? How many likes do I have? Do I have... Is it bonus race time yet? Are we within that sphere yet? I got 20... I see 21, so we're not there yet. So I don't think bonus race time is going to happen tonight. Just close out some extra tabs. There we go. With that, I guess we'll just jump straight into Richmond. I'm basically going to bring our weakest stuff, which don't really have much of an option. Well, we'll bring the best tire grip. Why not? We're going to save these two. Engine. We probably need the best, like, really good stuff when we go to New Hampshire and Dover, because I remember Dover we got like a top 10, so I think that's another one where we'll probably lose time. So I think that's what's going to happen. So we'll use our engine number 2, and body we'll save. We'll use body number 3, because that's also in pretty good condition. So 79 car rating. Oh my God, it's been a hot minute. Hello, Rob Dillon. Thanks for tuning into the stream. It's been a minute. I've been doing all right. So thank you for asking. I think I saw Mark Harmon's message in chat at one point, but I completely forgot to address it. But hello. I feel bad I didn't get to his. Damn. I'm sorry. Tony Sturt's on pole. Hey, I saw Kurt third. Oh, that's adorable. Dale Jr., I didn't really see where he was running, but I'm sure he's up there somewhere. Usually his AI, like, never qualifies this far back, so I probably just, like, innocently missed him here. Johnson's 39th, oh my. We'll do some practice. I'll make sure the car's gear ratio and everything's pretty good, so we don't, like, hit the chip or anything. I don't know. That felt a little wiggly. I don't know. I might have to just tighten up a tiny bit. That felt a little too free. I mean, if it's this free this early on, then I'm worried that as the run goes on, it's gonna get looser. So I think I might lower the wedge a little bit. So it's just at 0. Maybe past me had a reason why it was like that. I don't know, but we'll lower the 4th gear just a little bit. I think that's really all we'll do with that. So not a whole lot else to look at. So we'll just have Emran take it away, see if we have any alternate schemes, and wrap up the last race of the stream. Wait, let me get to this. There we go.
Short track racing under the lights tonight from the Richmond International Raceway. Barney, the fans are eager for the race to begin. Tell us about Richmond.
Richmond is a great racetrack. It's always fun to come here. We should see some close racing, so anything can happen here.
In 2002, it seemed that Harvick suffered through the sophomore slump that we always hear about.
With only one win and a 21st finish in the points, it was a down year. But you have to believe that Richard Childress' race team, especially one with Goodwrench on the hood, is going to find his championship form sooner or later.
Casey Mears hasn't had a good short track finish this season.
You know, these old short tracks are tough. The tight turns, the hard braking, and oh yeah, the traffic. I can see why drivers would have a tough time. Let's see if he can turn things around.
How about the consistency shown by the DeVilbiss car?
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy's finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
Look at that alternate scheme. I haven't seen that in a while. Look at that. Oh, that's a good one. I like that Tony Stewart one. That's hot. Oh, Rusty said the Elvis thing. Oh, that's adorable. I think he ran this in real life at Richmond in like 2002 maybe. So that's adorable. That's adorable. So that was, I think, the only two I saw with alternate schemes, unless I'm mistaken. It was Tony Stewart. Oh my God, did I really forget the last one? I just mentioned. Am I tired? I must be. Oh, Rusty Wallace. Oh my God.
Starting the race from row 3 are the Pfizer Ford and the 18 car.
Oh, I saw Jerry Nadeau in alternate scheme. Okay, it's a little bit more than I thought. Harvick's in his normal scheme finally. He had 2 alternate ones back to back, and I think that's it. So, yeah. Well, also, I hate to be the person, but Phantom, I think he need to answer to Brady because he is losing his mind over there about something. I don't know what's going on, but I hate for there to be bad blood in the chat with people because this is supposed to be a chill stream. So, gotta hash that out somewhere. That's one hell of a start. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. How does that get right side damage from that contact? Also, we are fast. Holy crap. Wow. I mean, we just rocketed through like 12 cars. I'm actually still amazed this deep into a stream at 1:30 a.m. It's like 30 people watching. That's pretty damn nuts. I'm happy to hear that. The Looney Tunes schemes. Yeah, they were used in real life in 2002 and 2003. Some cars in this game have the 2002 ones, some have the 2003, but they never... I guess this is what the thing in this game is, that they never really run the schemes that they're supposed to run in real life. It just seems to be kind of random when they run those alternate schemes, which have to put into perspective too. In 2003, even before like NASCAR started in 2002, that was the first game that ever had like alternate schemes where drivers would, like AI schemes would run different like paint schemes. So it was still a new concept at the time, because usually they would just be their typical primary. And also in the late 90s, there wasn't like a ton of alternate schemes like every week like you would kind of see nowadays. It was a lot more. They would run a primary for a majority of the season, and maybe there's a couple of one-off paint schemes here and there. But, and also in just with the NASCAR video game side of things, so it's still kind of a new concept just to have like alternate schemes. So I don't think they had the foresight of like, hey, let's accurately make them run the schemes that they're supposed to run in real life. Or maybe like the contract or licensing thing wasn't as big of a pain in the ass like it is now, where like you're forced to run those like the video game companies are like forced to run those alternate schemes by like NASCAR or like the teams or something. So I'm assuming it's a whole mix of all that, plus, you know, back in 2003 they really weren't that stingy with stuff like that, which is why, you know, you see like Bill Elliott when he can retire and get put in by someone else and have like the rookies drives. Things just seem to be a lot more lax. Now it's a lot more just tight wads and just a lot of people with like sticks up their ass with like the official licensing of stuff, making things a big deal that hinders game development and everything. So it's like it's a whole thing. It's probably a whole slew of things, but yeah, I went to such a tangent. Oh my God. Also, we are up into 8th. Our car is freaking fast. My lord. This is disgusting. I really doubt the crew chief is right in saying that we're losing time per lap. There's no way. how many cars we keep passing per lap, we have to be gaining time. There's no way we're losing time. So this being 100 lap, I think it's gonna be a standard two pit stop race around lap 35 and 70. I think that's about the norm here. There's no AI tire or pit road glitch things, so that shouldn't really be an issue that's brought up here. Also, Kurt is running second? Damn! Love to see that. He might lap the entire field this rate. It might happen. I think on the longer run, we always seem to do a little bit better versus them on fresher tires, so it's possible, but I don't know. I'll be amazed if we actually get to that point, but we'll see. I can't believe Kurt's just straight up running second. Like, he's just actually running second on straight raw speed. I love to see it. I don't know if the car is a lot better here versus last time we were here, but yeah, adjusting that wedge before the race, that definitely helped it out a ton to make it drive a little bit better, because it is just, it's cut through the field pretty good. It's getting a little bit harder to move up through the field because, you know, going against faster cars, but all things considered, oh, that's I was going to say a little bit of a messy way I got the pass there. Just didn't really get to hit the corner the way I want, but it all worked out. We're fine. Kurt looks like he's going to get a top 5, so that's pretty cool. At least we'll see Tony Stewart's paint scheme up close, so that'll be kind of nice. So we were about 3.5 seconds back behind him, like 3.3. We'll see what it is when I cross the line here. 2.9, so okay, we're closing. Not as massively as I was thinking before, but lap traffic might play a factor in this. Also, Kurt Busch got passed for third, so that's kind of pissed me off a little bit. But as long as he gets the top 5, I'll consider that a good extra happy day for me.
We're catching him, buddy. Stay with it. Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Tony's first win came at Richmond in 1999. The fall Richmond race. I remember he kind of went on a tear at the end of the season, where he won Richmond. Can't remember his second career win, but I know it was Homestead at the end. So, yeah. This was like Richmond, Dover, and then Homestead. I can't remember. I can't remember where his second one was at. Oh, it might have been Phoenix. Might have been Phoenix. I don't know. I know in 2000 he won at Dover, so I might be why I'm like mixing up the timelines here. Yeah, remember when we were like 3.5 seconds back from Stewart? Well, that is not the case anymore. My God, we just ran him down like nothing. There we go, battle for the lead. It took us 25 laps, almost the entire fuel run. But we should clear him here. I mean, it's a horrible, horrible angle in the corner. There we go. We good. Run away. We'll get some extra laps led into our lap champion stat category thing that the game keeps track of. Can you imagine how hard it would be to probably like collect every Tony Stewart paint scheme from like his entire career? Maybe the oh god, if I didn't hit the brakes harder there, I was gonna run the back of him. So I did some genius like 6,000 IQ brain strat right there. Then I just did like a negative 6,000 brain IQ strat right there. So you won at Richmond. Oh, it was Phoenix, huh? Richmond, Phoenix. Hey, okay, I was right. Yay! I would imagine the first couple of years with this Home Depot car, it probably wouldn't be too hard to find, or at least there's not too many alternate schemes. So it probably wouldn't even be that hard, but once you get to around 2002, 2003, it's going to probably start getting a lot harder to find, like, alternate ones, to imagine. I can't even imagine, especially once we get to, you know, 2000, like 2009 to 2013, there were so many different, like, alternate Tony Stewart schemes. It would be just, or really from 2009 to 2016, it's just, you would spend like $3,000 maybe on just Tony Stewart paint schemes trying to collect all of them. There's only one alternate scheme from Stewart in 99. Only one in 2 years? No, there was like a Home Depot, like... It's in this game too, there's like an alternate Home Depot thing for like 1999, like the Kids Workshop one. Unless the 1999 and 2001 and the 2000 car are like the same. I don't know, but I think he had at least one alternate one in 99. I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. So I was right about there was an alternate scheme in 99, but at the sponsor name, I had it wrong, so, huh. Some people pitting early. Can you imagine if there was like a way to do stats for, I don't know. Why would they do that? What is wrong with them? What? Why just stop? You get off the racing surface and then slow down. You don't slow down on the racing surface and then you don't. I don't know what. Elliott Sadler's just dead. What happened there? What? What? I'm more confused now. So, will we have gotten a yellow anyways with Elliott Sadler just on fire? What? What the hell? What is that? I've never seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen the timing of that. I think we would have gotten a yellow anyways with that instance. That's the yellow on my part, but I think the game would have given one to him anyways. So that's just weird. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know where this is going to cycle us out now. I don't think we're going to be leading anymore. Alright, so... Alright, let's break this down. So Tony Stewart's leading again. Mark's second. We are 8th. We're on lead lap, which is normal. Kurt's up there, or behind me. I mean, some people were just starting to pit, so, I mean, we got a couple that are... oh, that's a lot of cars lap down. Okay, well... I, once again, messed up the flow of the race. Massively. It put me in 4th gear right away, so that's not really great. That's some contact up there. This thing's so fast. This is disgusting. My God, just cut through the field like nothing. Number 99 is outside. 2075. Keep coming. We're getting there. Hold it steady. I'm just so like the timing of that with me wrecking. Hitting the back of Jeff Green because he was pitting at the last second. And then Elliott Sadler blowing up. Oh, sorry about the mini-map. I must have, like, really pressed down on the analog. When I was trying to save the car, I must have done that. We got that back now, though. Oh my God, almost happened again. Why is Stewart pitting? After, what? Oh, Mark's leading now. What a weird circumstance. Alright, well this race got weirder. Oh my God! Ow, ow, ow. Oh! Oh, big problems, big problems! Fucking... Why would you pit like that? Why? They just... there was no warning! I fucking flipped. Joe Nemechek, you ass! I fucking flipped my car! Warren Burry just flicked me. Oh my God. God damn. Alright, yeah, I'm pitting to repair damage. There's a lot of cars a lap down, so I think we can get away with this. But, yeah, we gotta pit. Oh my God. Big shouts to the durability of this car for staying alive after all that. Now we've gotta see if we can flip and win. That's our next freaking... I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't just compromise my entire race because I don't know when they're pitting. I just have to run the lane I usually do. The AI they shouldn't just stop like that. There was no warning. Jeff Green, I think there's a little bit of warning, but I was just too late. But the frickin' that Joe Nemechek one, what do you want out of me? And see, that's the big thing with like Heat Evolution, Heat 2, when the AI would pit, they would slow down and then get off the racing surface, and it would always cause problems. It was kind of like that. That is so much damage to the car. Alright, let's downshift to third. I didn't mean to hit Marlon there. Oh, that's Terrabonne. Oh my God, Terrabonne's flapping. Oh my God, they're doing it again. What the fuck? Yeah, Terrabonne's gonna bring out a yellow. So it's either gonna put Dale Jr. on lead lap, or I don't know what's going on anymore. I didn't think this stream would be this confusing, but it has turned to be a very confusing stream. Please don't cut down pit road. Why is Ward mad? He flipped me over. He effectively got through me in about the most efficient way possible. Why is he salty? You know what's insane is even after all this, we're still really fast. This is insane. Our car is just that good. We fucking flipped the thing, and we're still going, and we're still fast. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I thought maybe the damage would compromise the car a little bit, but it did nothing. Maybe it made it faster. I don't know. We're definitely gonna get a debris yellow with Tara Labine, though. That's for sure gonna happen. Now I called it. Yep, right on cue. Oh my god, I read the script. Unless that's another like AI wreck. This game is throwing me so many loops tonight. I don't even. Is it? Okay, it is a debris yellow. Okay. All right, that was one thing I was actually able to like predict tonight. Don't be on the tracks when the train comes through. Whoa. Oh my god, so many cars. I don't what I don't know what I could have done. Like, I guess I should just I should have just I don't know. I'm still definitely gonna have to pit. That's for sure. Because I can make it to maybe a lap around lap 80, I think. The fuel window is about 35 laps, 37, so we're definitely gonna have to pit again around lap 80. Somewhere around there. JK. John Public, he knows how to set me off. I'll give him props there. He knew what to do. Yeah, it's I don't even know what to say. It's just the car. They just turn left. I mean, with the Jeff Green one, I could kind of put some blame on myself because there were people pitting. The cycle was beginning, and I should have known better. But that Joe Nemechek one, that was just I just assumed he was. I guess I think he was a lap down, but I don't know when. I don't know what their strat is. It's just I don't know. We got the lead. We're good. Our car is still fast, so we're fine. And all of these yellows actually helped Dale Jr. to get up to second, so again, I'm going to gain points on him, but I don't think it's going to be much if he's going to be running up there with me, so don't know. Oh my god, Dale Jr. at the Busch race at Daytona. I remember watching that race live. I was so confused by that race, because I mean, everything up to that point in time, in that time period, restrictor plate racing, I mean, it was just pack racing, cars were close, and Dale Jr., for whatever reason that night, was so much faster than the field, he was able to, like you said, gap the field by like 3 seconds. I mean, I know this is 2006 Daytona where, like, handling was still, like, a premium, but no one ever just pulled, like, that was like a 1970s, like, 60s race, like, with how that happened. It was mind-boggling. I don't understand how that happened, and I don't think we'll ever see that again. The closest we got to that wasn't even really close to that instance, but it was just like Stewart-Haas 2014 or 2018 at Talladega in the chase race, where all four of them were just lined up together, able to pull away from the whole field. Like, that's like the only instance, but even then, that's 4 cars, not just 1 car, so like that's not even like a fair equivalent. That race still pissed me off in 2018. Because I remember watching that. Well, the race was really uneventful and I didn't really like it that much. But they pushed the yellow back an extra lap, which in turn made Kurt run out of fuel on the last lap, costing him a bunch of spots. And it was like a yellow thing where it was like a single car. I don't know if it was a single car wreck, but they held off the yellow for an extra lap and it screwed Kurt. I remember Kurt was pissed about it. And it was just, I didn't like it. And instead of Kurt getting like 4th, or I think it was like 2nd at the time, he got like 25th or something. So it just sucked. I just, you know, it just didn't make me happy. As a Kurt simp. And also in context now, I mean, that was like the last year where he was really competitive enough to the point where he could have made it to the Final Four. I mean, that was like his last real good season. And I feel weird saying that because, you know, 2019 and 2022 were still pretty good, but 2018 was the last season where he was... Well, it's the last season where he had like 20-plus top 10s. Made it to the round of 8. Had a realistic shot of making it until a wreck happened and messed it up. But like every other year after that, he wasn't anywhere near as like close. Like there was he's gotten to the round of 12, round of 8, but he wasn't like close to making the round of 4. And any other year after that, he wasn't getting like 20 top 10s or anything. Which I will reiterate, still did pretty damn good in a Chip Ganassi car and that one car where McMurray didn't really do a whole heck of a lot in the latter part of his career there. So what Kurt was able to do in that car is pretty damn good. That's why it bugs me in Iceberg's video when he said Father Time was catching up to Kurt and each year he was doing worse and worse. It's like, first of all, in 2018 he was with Stewart-Haas, which that's like top tier equipment. That's like peak Stewart-Haas greatness. Number 2, in 2019 he went to Chip Ganassi. Of course, his stats aren't going to be comparable to when he was in a Stewart-Haas car. Like, I don't know what you expect. What essentially Kurt downgraded. It wasn't like a gigantic downgrade, but like he had 19 top 10s versus 22. Yes, it's a slight decrease, but he's with a less inferior team. Of like the fact he's even able to be close to what Stewart-Haas did in 2018 is still pretty damn impressive. So I don't really call that a massive decline. So I will vehemently disagree with that aspect. Everything else I thought was a pretty good video, but yeah, that bugged me.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
Well, there goes our friendship with David Green. He's going to probably be mega salty with me after that. So, poor Tony Stewart, I think's a lap down now after all this. I think Dale Jr. is still second. Yeah, 4.5. Kurt did just pit, so he is faster than me, so I'm not surprised he's kind of able to hold on a little bit. Oh my god! Did you hear that sound? Tony Stewart just hit the wall. Damn.
Wow, you're fast. Hold your line. You're still there. Clear all around.
I wonder, that'll be an interesting question. Who would be the best mid-driver ever? That sounds very counterintuitive and doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but who would be the best rich kid mid-driver? I don't like... Menard almost seems to fit that category, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's someone else that fits that better. But Menard was such a mid-driver. Had the most just mediocre career I've ever seen. Is it equivalent to like a Riley Herbst? But even then, Menard had a couple of wins in Xfinity, so like he got something. So even that doesn't count because Herbst's done nothing. So I don't. Maybe Menard isn't the best mid driver ever. The Benedetto, maybe. I mean, he got a Talladega win, but it was under like really dubious circumstances, and he won the race but didn't lead a lap because the yellow ended at a certain time, and it was kind of a mess. Also, I don't think a truck win at Talladega really means a whole lot, so I still don't really think he has earned a proper win. was pretty close to my estimate, so we'll be pitting definitely at some point in lap 80. Okay, everybody else pitted, so I think it's just in our best interest to pit so they don't gain too much time. I think our car is so good, I don't think we have to worry about it. But yeah, we'll pit now. Don't hit the inside wall. Don't hit Kurt. Don't wreck. Alright. Okay. Considering the race we've had, tapping the wall like that is the least of our worries, so yeah, just a standard 4-tire stop. Sam Hornish, well, he actually did stuff in the Xfinity Series, and it was pretty good. What the? That was a weird clang sound. I must have hit the cord off my desk. I don't know. I don't know if Hornish would count, because in general, I mean, he did stuff in Xfinity. He probably had a shot. I mean, he actually did stuff in his career in the Cup Series side of things. Maybe not in the actual, like, Cup Series, but in other series he did. Like in Xfinity and stuff, so. Menard kind of as well. I mean, he didn't do much in Cup, but he did at least get 2 Xfinity wins. Maybe Riley Herbst would be the middest driver ever. I would put Brandon Jones there, but at least he has a couple of wins, so I guess technically he wouldn't count. It just ran through Rusty. So, we are 7 seconds back from Mark Martin. Though, I hope we can catch him. Yeah. Well, I guess Jeffrey would count, but I guess I really wrote myself in like a really bad corner, because how do I quantify the best mid-drive? I don't know how you really quantify it. I don't know. I wrote myself into a corner. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know what would count. I don't even know my own rules, so I don't know. I don't know if McDowell counts. I mean, he does have a couple wins at Xfinity. He does have a cup win. He's done at least pretty respectable. And he's never been in... Maybe the what I should qualify it as the driver that had the best equipment but couldn't do really anything with it. Mark Martin just pitted, so there goes any chance that we had of having like an interesting race where we had to run him down. So that's unfortunate. So I guess... So I don't know what to qualify as a person that just couldn't capitalize on equipment that they had. But that's not really that's like its own section now. I don't even know anymore. I wrote myself into a really bad corner. The best driver, well, I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to abandon that idea because I'm so lost. So Casey Mears? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Number 27 has got a run on you. They're on both sides. 20-48. You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
Also, I'm happy to see Kurt is in the top 5. Love to see it. Oh, that'll be a good one. Comparing Cody Ware to Quinn Hoff. I would imagine Cody Ware would have a slightly better stats because he's been in the series longer. I mean, I think he has a top 10 at Daytona, which, I mean, doesn't mean a whole lot, but it's something. I wouldn't count Sprague at all. I mean, I don't think he was ever really given a proper shot in the Cup Series, and he's had a lot of success in the trucks, obviously, and a little bit in Xfinity, so I would not count him as like a mid driver. I would consider like JG Ailey up there. I mean, he has a couple, like I think 2 Xfinity wins, but considering he had Gibbs equipment and couldn't do anything with it, that's kind of sad. Same with Jason Leffler. Even though if there wasn't like actual like leeches in the Xfinity series, his career actually would have been pretty good. He would have had like 26 wins, which, yeah, that kind of shows how much leeches affected people's careers. Because Leffler would have had like 20 plus wins. Allgaier would be in like the 40s or 50s now. Sauer would have like 40 wins. Like, yeah, Cup guys really robbed a lot of people of like wins in those series. So I don't know. I've made a discussion that I don't even know how to even properly articulate and quantify. It's like the worst discussion ever. Oh my god. I would not qualify Kyle Petty as a mid driver. I mean, he has 8 wins. He was a championship threat, like tier driver for a couple seasons. He's a lot better than people make him out to be. It's just that when people watch him from, you know, like the to mid to late 90s and in 2000s, you never saw him do anything, so it makes you think he didn't do really anything his whole career. But, you know, there was a moment in time where Kyle Petty was pretty good, so I wouldn't quantify him as that. I think Paul Menard's definitely up there, but I think JG Ailey might take the cake for that. That or I don't even know if I would qualify Casey Atwood. I don't know. He didn't really do anything in Cup, but he wasn't really given the proper experience or time. He was given one season with Everham, and then that was it. Which I don't really think is fair, even if he didn't have a great season. I feel like that's not enough. One season isn't enough time to get someone experienced into a Cup Series ride full time. Like, that just doesn't really seem fair. And from what I heard, like, the first half of the season, or the second half of the season was a lot better than his first half, so it seemed like he was making reasonable progress, but Everham just kind of cut him, so I don't know. But he's definitely like one of the more infamous ones. Also, it's white flag time, and we won. Well, we're not there yet, but we're good. Is Green gonna hit me one more time? Nope. Okay. All right. We flipped and win. We flipped and won. That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
The DeVilbiss car had to work hard for the win.
What an incredible race.
But I had to work hard for the win. What?
It was really quite amazing to watch him fight his way to the front. That whole team deserves a lot of credit for their hard work.
The 63 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers.
Yeah, I pissed off Jeff Green. That's fair.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
That was pretty straightforward, but hey, this is our first win of the stream, ironically enough. So, hey, that's another win in our career, 42nd alt. I don't know how many laps led we have. It's too much. I don't even know. I like all-time lap led. I mean, I guess I can look at my past streams, but it's the first 2 seasons I did 50% races, and then this one obviously it's 25%. So if we like kind of mess with the math, like I don't know, Danica's most mid driver. You know what? You got a point. She has to be up there in that like Mount Rushmore of like mid drivers, if I had to guess. I can't believe we freaking flipped and won. That's absolutely insane. I don't know if I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that in a career. It's actually kind of insane. Yeah, we got a lot of people mad. Yeah, Harvick's pissed. Yeah, it's fair. We led exactly half the race. Wasn't that adorable? Kirk got 5th. Hey, and he beat... he gaps Jimmy Johnson, who was right behind him in points, so that's cool. Ward Burton got 12th. A lot of people lapped down, though I don't know how many are from from the yellows or me passing people on track. I mean, we were about to pass Jeff Green there at the end, so we were about to lap 22nd there again, but I don't know. So Jimmy Johnson ends up getting 29th. Ooh, well, Kurt gains on him. And Kurt ends up this stream like pretty good. It got top 5 at Bristol, 16th at Darlington, which is like but then a 5th here. So good night for Kurt. McMurray 3rd, though I think he was always pretty good at Richmond, so I think it ironically kind of works out. Dale Jr., yeah, we didn't really gain anything on Dale Jr. Not a whole lot. So 185 for us, 170. We only gained 10 points on him. Tony Stewart, who probably had the second best car of the whole race, got cucked by the yellows, so that's my fault. Oh my. Fans would be outraged. I don't know. I think it would be more amazing. Like if Logano flipped and then won, I think that would even make me almost be like give me a little bit of a little smirk. Like wow, I actually compliment. That's I just complimented it. That's just, I don't even feel right. So yeah, we have 3 very caution heavy stream. Once at Darlington, 3 here, and then 3 at Bristol's or something. So we've had 7 yellows in this stream. Good lord. Well, I'll take a look at the point situation. I mean, we're still pretty good, though I'm worried because I was worried about Bristol, and it turned out pretty good. But I know New Hampshire and Dover, we're going to lose points. So it's important that we kind of build up this gap and just see, how things play out. Because I think we'll definitely start to bleed some points here once we get to that. So 151 points, that's good. Tony Stewart, I mean, it's really between me and Stewart, unless Stewart literally has like a 2011 season where he just, has an amazing comeback. But, yeah, so he's 361 back, Mark's 372. I think the top 5 have a slim, like 3rd to 5th have a slight chance, and I think after that, that's about it. Newman 10th. Oh, look at Kurt. Only 80 back of Burton. 4 top 5s, 12 top 10s, not bad. Trying to make a late season rebound and get to 9th in the standings, though he's like 300 points out, and Jeff Gordon's 9th, which is, ugh. I think we'll save our progress here. Look at the garage. I don't think we have anything to repair, really. I think we could probably leave that alone. I don't even think we gotta do anything in the pot. Yeah, because maybe something with chassis, but we got one of them's being built and the rest aren't really. Guess we can improve that to get the tire grip up, and I guess that's it. So we'll save that, and I think that'll just wrap it up for the stream. I don't think we got to 50 likes, so I don't think I can do a bonus race time. I can double check one more time for good measure here. I think last time I checked it was like at 23 or something. Wow. It only... What? It only went up 1 since I said that at the beginning. 1 like. What? Wow. I expected at least like a 3 or 4 up. Alright, well... I think it's a good way to wrap up the night, I think. We had 3 good races. It almost went to 3 hours, which is almost usually what I try to have these streams kind of wrap out at, so that's good enough for me. So next stream we'll have, let's see, what do we have? Got New Hampshire, then Dover, and then Talladega, I think? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, 2 of those 3 I'm worried about. New Hampshire and Dover, I think we'll lose points unless something amazing happens and things go wrong. And then we got Dago, which I think we should be able to have a shot to win there. And then after that, we got Kansas, Lowe's, and Martinsville. Kansas, I think will be okay. Lowe's, I think will win easily. Martinsville will be the biggest question, and then Atlanta. Huh. Okay, so at some point we'll have to do 4 races this stream. So if we do this stream again at some other point, we'll have to try to hopefully get to bonus race time, or for it to get to 50 likes or something, so we can do bonus race time. Someone just removed it. Wow, that's messed up. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. We're almost right at that 3-hour mark, so kind of worked out. Kind of spent too long trying to find that Darlington crash. But yeah, so that'll do it for me. Thank you everybody for tuning in, as always. So yeah, I either way, I think tonight went pretty well with just the racing and stuff. It actually went a lot better than I thought it had any right to be. 27. Hey, well, I mean, it did go up, but it's not enough to get to 50. Which maybe, I don't even know if 50's asking for too much. I'm not really sure, but... Jeez, when I did that NASCAR 5 stream, that was amazing how much that turned out. That was wild. But yeah, well, thank you, Scott Manu with the 5 for the super chat. And that was 3 hours ago. I guess really early in the stream, but yeah. Take care. There'll be more videos tomorrow, like usual, or videos, depending on if more weird NASCAR news comes out that I have to rant about, or more sport game stuff, because if that stuff keeps updating like every day, it feels like. So I don't know. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, and yeah. And one of these times, I have to get like a proper end stream thing. I asked Drive-Thru about it. He didn't get back to me yet, so I don't know if that's going to happen, or I have to commission someone else, or make one myself, but I don't know how to do it. So I don't know. But for now, it's just going to abruptly end like The Sopranos. So yeah, take care and have a good night.